Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with a first episode. We are here with the first episode of the last Federation? Final Federation? Dang it. Yeah, the last Federation. Oh, my brain just suddenly has been shutting off a lot lately. So this is a paid promotion, and it's a little bit of an awkward situation because these guys had requested my original YouTube channel from years ago to, you know, post a video of their game, and I did. But that channel has I deleted that channel when I started DJ's Gaming, mostly because of mistakes that I made, and I just didn't really want the videos to be seen. So I deleted them. And of course, in the process, I lost this video. And as I was going through my extensive library, looking at my games, trying to figure out what game to play, and I saw this game, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of feel a little bad that they asked me to do a promotion of their video game, and I deleted it. So I thought that I would go ahead and redo it. And so this is the redo of the promotional video of the last Federation. I hope you guys enjoy. It is a really good game. Uh, Interesting storyline. I quite like it. We're going to go ahead and get started. And yes, as always, I'm doing things mildly easy just to enjoy the storyline of the game.
I am the last of the murdered race of Hydras. We took to the stars and shot down the manned launches of everyone else. My countrymen were the dictators of the solar system, so we kind of had it coming. Yes, this is me above. And you are me. This is our story. I was the sole survivor of a surprise attack by two other races, thanks to a renegade mission I undertook, betraying the other Hydras to bring spacefaring technology to our potential rivals. Turns out when you strap rockets to a moon, you can catch even the dictators off guard. My ultimate goal, the creation of a peaceful, unified federation of planets. Only then can we be safe from the kinds of atrocities my race committed, and the kinds that were committed against us. Naturally, upon my crash landing at this planet, I was placed in captivity. Having no concept of my strength, they did not realize that I was merely waiting. I waited for years. Stardate, first one Proto 3000. My dream of a universal federation is as alive as ever, and now the Acutians have finally gotten themselves into orbit. After spending so much time with me as a peaceful captive, they were ill prepared for my escape. I have commandeered the first prototype executor, and now the Acutians are in hot pursuit. The Acutians are still in the process of ramping up their space industry, so that gives me a short window of opportunity. But soon their mechanical CEOs will be looking to make planetary acquisitions. These dangerous amoral robots destroyed the last remnants of my race after the Evox almost wiped us out. Having them as my enemy was a given, I think. Here they come. I outclass this force so severely that it will be almost impossible to lose. So now is a good time to put my ship through its paces. But I still have to be careful. If they manage to take out my ship, I will be just as dead now as later.
Oh man. I it's always your lonely flagship plus whatever NPC allies you can muster versus an indeterminate number of foes. Combat is turn-based with everyone moving and acting at the same time after you give your ship its orders. Your first order of business is to give your ship a move order to figure out where the enemy is. You'll want to use the mini-map, upper right, pan your view around, and zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Okay. Yeah, hit them bad guys. Now it's time to attack. I promise I won't bug you constantly, but in this first battle there are a few things to point out. Look at the bottom of my screen. You have some new options. First of all, there are 3 different weapon choices down there. Really, I have 3 different weapon choices? Choose the right weapon, and the best attack mode is a big part of winning battles. Hover over enemy ships to see what weapons have the highest DPS against them. Bear in mind that sometimes this can be misleading, such as with the spread shot, because it's assuming that all of the bullets fired per burst will make contact. That may or may not actually be true, depending on how close you are to the target, or if you are firing in a dense cluster of targets. This battle is dead simple, but future ones will not be. So use this time to get comfortable dominating these little foes. I am currently in auto-fire mode. Unless you change this, then your ship will always pick its own targets to fire at, best ones based on your selected weapon, regardless of where you click. Clicking just confirms your orders. If you want to attack a specific ship, switch to select target modes. So let's see, fire at selected, auto-fire, fire at exact point, hold fire, minigun, energy blaster, and then gravity lance. And then this one here is the minigun does the best damage. Okay, so and I have the minigun selected. Ooh, hello, I have a whole bunch of... Oh, there's interceptors. Oh, I'm rescuing pilots while I'm at it. Oh wait, what is this guy? Energy blast actually does better. Okay. Up until now, you've been attacking this enemy's shields, so now the best weapon of the job was the one that does particular damage against shields, or which was generally against the highest overall damage rate. Now the shields are down, and you're going to be hitting the hull of the ship. It is probably just changed. Okay, so this guy had... This guy... No, he is still wanting energy blasts. Most battles have a single objective, but that objective may involve multiple parts. This particular battle has 2 objectives, either of which you can choose. If you choose to destroy the enemy flagships, you'll gain some credit, currency. You can identify flagships by the fact that they are quite large and usually there is at least one chasing you. Hover over them to be sure if you like. Alternatively, if you choose to instead dock with the science lab, then you can end the combat relatively peacefully. You'll give them some text that will make them stronger, if that's smart, and they will like you a lot better. The dock with the lab, just fly over to it and wait. Your tractor beam will lock on and take care of the rest. Okay. Alright, now then, which one is the flagship? I mean, that guy looks like the flagship. And Gravity Lance actually does better damage. Still Gravity Lance. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I blew up the... Okay. I won. I won. That's what I did. Alright. The Achaeans lost 10 base power, 28 effective power, and 1 armadas in the fighting. Took me 8 turns. I did a bunch of damage to shields. I did 26 hostile ships participated. I destroyed 22. And I did rescue 12 pilots from escape pods. Alright. We're going to be introduced you gradually. For now, a lot of stuff is hidden. Don't worry about trying to create a federation yet, and we'll get to that later. It's not even an option yet. Right now, you need to worry about getting credit to spend, and you also need to accumulate a goodly amount of influence with a few races. Excuse me. A humble suggestion is that you start by delivering spacefaring tech to the Skylaxians, Andors, and/or Peltians, and then run some dispatch missions for them to gain more credit. Your current focus should be making yourself more powerful and influential, and as you complete missions and political deals, I'll open up more and more ways for you to do that, culminating in the options for trying to form a fledgling federation. Okay, so... Okay, there we go. Now then, that's the Burlost. Skylaxian. This race is not yet returned. You can go and help them along by smuggling them spacefaring tech if you wish. Beyond that, you can't interact with them, nor will other race interact with them much. They will come spacefaring on their own in 10 minutes. Feeling friendly. That's the spirit. If you're going to form a solar federation, you're going to have to make some friends.
Credit is a super important concept. This is your social currency, so to speak. Doing things for races that they appreciate, or in some cases, doing things that intimidate a race, gain you more credit. You can then spend credit with almost any race to get them to do what you want. Or with mercenaries. Credit is basically money, but it's a little more nuanced than that. But be warned, sometimes there are no friendly actions you can take with a race. Either you don't have anything to offer them, or they simply hate you too much to accept even needed help. This is one of the many reasons that your influence with races is so important. Depending on the actions you take, your influence with a race goes up or down. High influence makes them more likely to cooperate. Low influence makes them more likely to try and kill you.
Alright. I think we're going to go ahead, deliver some spacefaring tech to them. Okay, so, stuff just got real, maybe. Now, this is either going to be incredibly easy or impossible hard, depending on how many races are already spacefaring. Just be careful of alerting those spy probes and make your way to the drop zone, and that's it. The spy probes for each race all have unique sensor tests, bullet patterns that they fire when any foreign object, such as yourself, is detected nearby. If you get hit by any of those shots, or if you fire on the spy probes yourself, the probe involved will be alerted, and you will take a penalty to influence with that race for each probe you alert. The goal is to maneuver cleverly so that you get past the probes without any of them sensing you. Yeah. And where am I needing to go? I need to get up there. Okay. Okay. They kind of shoot them down the middle. Oh, I am not 100% sure how I'm going to get through all this. Oh, that was close. Do they, like, run out of freaking bullets or something? Like, do they run out of sensors at some point? Oh my goodness. Whoa, what just happened? Flagship power management unlocked. I swear this is the last time I'll interrupt you during this battle. But now that you're getting a few turns in, there's one more bit that you probably ought to know. I can directly control power distribution to the 3 subsystems. Increase in power to your weapons give you high damage output as well as longer range. Shields give you faster shield rend and makes your shields more resistant. And engines give you faster movement, better turning, arcs, and a further distance you can move per turn. Set your power levels. Just click on the various bars or the hotkeys. There are instructions in the tool tabs. However, during each turn, your ship automatically changes power based on context. Let's suppose you don't issue a move order. Well, it diverts some engine power to weapons and or shields instead. Not attacking, diverts to shields, etc. This keeps you from needing to fiddle with it for minor adjustments. But that does not make manual management pointless. Okay. Okay. And what was that about better turning arcs with different engine power levels? Well, see for yourself above. Okay. And I can do waypoints. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting an opening up here. Okay. Full power to engines. Straight ahead, yes. And boom! Yeah!
The Skylaxians are now spacefaring. They are an advanced species and disapprove of your race's past actions. However, they may just be the key to forming a federation, as their powers of persuasion over the other races are non-trivial.
Now that they're spacefaring, I can actually do other things. Your logbook, power grid, race relations. So, this is me. I am liked by some, hated by others. Okay. Interesting. The Skylaxians have 3 armadas. Oh, they have a better population too. Now, all the other races will become the other races will become. Oh. Ooh, I can return them for free to those. Okay, so now I can go here. And they kind of disapprove of me. But if I do this and give all 12 of them to them, that will make to where they are a lot happier with me. And then if I come here, I can do hire a diplomat, joint mission, help destroy pirate base, paid dispatch, assist with armada construction, expense dispatch, improve relationships with other race, hire construction workers, import from black market, hire scientists, import from black market, accelerate warship mobilization, colonize moon. Ooh, let's maybe help them do this. Computer report, what are moons for? Why should I bother colonizing them? Nobody seems to know. Least of all, anyone in this government. Well, I'll tell you what. They're for getting a hefty payday in resources. If a race colonizes a moon, they'll discover what its primary resource type is and get a bigger monthly income of that sort start from the moon. This is useful for that race to be able to build certain special projects, and it also helps open up more avenues for trade routes. In order for two races to trade, they have to have sufficient resource income, and that usually means colonizing at least a moon or two. Also, the Acutians can only strap rockets to uncolonized moons at planets they control, hint hint. Just for, potential future reference. Takes 3 solar months, will cost 110 credits, and it's just going to gain 1 from them. Okay, what about military deals? Okay. Well, I think for now we're going to stop there. I don't actually know how long I've been recording because I had some recording issues. So, hope you guys enjoyed this very first episode of The Last Federation. If you guys did, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more. Yeah, and if you want to see more of this, don't forget to tell me. And I could definitely do more of these. And yeah, don't forget to check out The Last Federation on Steam. And thank you to the producers for, sending me this game and asking me to check it out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Later.